Right, let's turn our attention to Rangers now. And what's the solution to turning the club's worst league start for 47 years around? Well, under pressure, manager Russell Martin has opted for some team bonding and took his players wild swimming in Loch Lomond yesterday and then on a hike up a mountain. Right, OK, Jamie O'Hara, how will that have gone down with the players?
I mean, if I was a player, I'd be absolutely fuming. Why would I want to go swimming in Loch Lomond as a team bonding session? Like, give me some golf clubs and we go and play Loch Lomond. You know, get the fishing rods out and go out on a boat for the day, then fair enough. What are we talking about? Go swimming in Loch Lomond. It's freezing. How is that a team bonding session? That's pain. And then you want me to go and walk up a mountain? Come on. I mean, Russell Martin's getting it all wrong. That is not team bonding.
But is he at least he's trying to do something different?
He's trying to make it worse, is what he's doing. I mean, he's lost the dressing room. He's never had the dressing room. If he comes in and said, right, lads, we've got a team bonding session today, we're going to go swimming in Loch Lomond. Do me a favour. I'd be like, is this gaffer having us on?
Well,
doesn't even know where Loch Lomond is.
Yeah, well, it's a fantastic song. It was the last song of me and my wife's wedding. It turns the place into a mosh pit, but I don't know if I'd like to go swimming in there. Have you got any examples of when team bonding has worked?
I mean, listen, look, team bonding can work when it's like this, but I always think if you're organising a team bonding session 4 or 5 games into a season, you've got serious problems. You just had a pre-season together. The whole point of going away pre-season is a massive team bonding exercise. Yeah, you're going to get fit, but that's why you normally go away for 10 days. You know, when I was at Fulham, we went to Portugal. We trained for, I think we was there for 2 weeks. It was amazing. We had a couple of games. We would stand on a golf course. We'd go and play, you know, golf after training. You'd sit there in the evenings and you sit down. That's what pre-season's about. Getting everyone together, team bonding. That's what that pre-season is. If you're having, you know, a team bonding session at Loch Lomond after 5 games, you ain't got the dressing room. He's got serious problems. When I went paintballing, I think, once with Wolves, I mean, that was a bit of a disaster because it ended up everyone was aiming for me. But, but you know, team bonding sessions can work. But if you're doing it after, you know, the first month of the season, you ain't got the dressing room. He's in serious problems. He's in disarray. And look, Rangers are a massive football club, and I think he's getting it all wrong.
I mean, when team bonding, you often hear some legendary Sam Allardyce ones, but in fairness, they're mid-season, aren't they? When his club's out of the FA Cup, and that's really turned things around. And also, it's like a week in Dubai rather than swimming in Loch Lomond. But
swimming in Loch Lomond, like, no. Honestly, the more you say it, the more ridiculous it gets.
Yeah, I mean, judging from the reaction on, well, social media and also Rangers fans that we've spoken to as well, they aren't very happy. We've tried really hard to try to balance it out with some who are backing the manager.
There ain't many.
It has been difficult, you know. Yeah. We've tried, but it's been difficult. Does it look like a matter of time before they make a change?
Yeah, of course. He's going to go. I mean, I was in Scotland the other day, and they let me tell you now, Rangers fans, they are not happy. They are absolutely fuming. They can't stand him. And no, I just think they've got a manager in. What credentials did he have to go and get the Rangers job? All right, he'd done half a decent job at Southampton. Rangers are one of the biggest clubs in the world. As soon as you walk in there, it's like being Man United manager. Scrutiny instantly. You got to win every single week. He ain't been used to winning. They get pumped. They got pumped in the Premier League when they come up. Right, they played some all right football. That's not what Rangers need. They want to play tippy-tappy football. They need winners. They need leaders. They need fight and spirit. I don't know if Russell Martin's that guy. And I just think it's a huge decision that they've made and one that I think they've got all wrong. And I think, look, again, you have to just make the decision, go, this ain't worked out and we've got to bite the bullet. I mean, the league's over already, right? I mean, they can't win the league. So they've got to look at it and go, what is the objective now for the season? Where do they go? Because they're not a bad squad.
There's still the 2 domestic cups. They've got Hibs at home this weekend in the League Cup, right? That could be...
If they lose that, he's gone.
That could be huge, but that's a possible trophy. There's also the Scottish Cup, and they are in the Europa League as well. So you've written off their title chances, but can they still salvage something?
Well, yeah.
Whether it's Russell Martin or not.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, you just said they've got 3 competitions that they can still, you know, most of the time Rangers will get there or thereabouts in the Scottish Cup competitions. If they lose against Hibs, I think he's definitely gone. I wouldn't give them any hope in you know, European football, the way they're playing. They're absolutely terrible. I watched, you know, one of the qualifiers, they were absolutely awful. So forget that. Normally they have a good run. But when I watch Rangers, they have an identity. When I've watched them in European Cup competitions, you know, they're solid. They're hard to break down. They hit you on the counter-attack. You know, they have a fight and a spirit. The home games, the fans, everyone's behind them. There's an atmosphere. Let me tell you now, there is no atmosphere at Rangers at the moment. It is terrible up there. The fans are going mad at the situation. So, look, and going Loch Lomond ain't going to save... that's not going to change the fortunes of the football club.
Well, Mike has messaged in, giving a little bit of a defence of Russell Martin, which we did ask for. He says, Jamie, get off your high horse. Every manager is different. The manager is trying.
What's he
Credit
trying?
to him.
Yeah, what's he trying, though?
Well, team bonding is an attempt to get them together.
Come on. Yeah,
I mean,
listen, I'm all for team bonding. Go and have a night out. Go and play golf. Or, you know, go and do something. Go for dinner. You know, go and have a laugh with each other. Team bonding in Loch Lomond is freezing. It's cold enough in Scotland anyway. I mean, seriously, come on. You can't tell me Loch Lomond that the lads want to do that. If you want to get the lads on side, you ain't taking them Loch Lomond. If all the things that you can think of doing in Scotland, there's plenty to do.
They might have had dinner together afterwards. It's just that's, you know, they might have done. Then at least they've done both.
But, Loch Lomond's a beautiful golf course. Why don't you sort them out having a round of golf? Get some buggies out, have a laugh, or have a drink in the bar afterwards and relax. Why do you have to go? Why go swimming and go on a hike? No football player wants to go on a hike. No one. No one in their right mind wants to go on a hike. Who wants to go on a hike? Like, no one wants to do that. Let's be honest. Come on. Like, so you're going to send the whole team on a hike up a mountain? That's not team bonding. That's not fun. That is not that is not an activity that you want to be involved in as a football player. Unless I've completely changed or footballers have completely changed. I know footballers, they don't want to go on a hike.